Hello everybody. Welcome to another FM Signals Info Show edition. My name is still Damir Galic, and you're welcome to another 48-hour technical analysis and synthesis. Tonight, Central European time, of course. I'm choosing the dollar chief. Where is it? Here, of course. So analyze this stuff again. It's still yours. Okay, guys. Tonight, Central European time, 1940, on Wednesday, the 22nd February 2012, or 3041 in New York, or even 1941, of course, in Switzerland. Okay, tonight with a shortly video, because the market this week is, let me say some words about this week. Quietly strange in my opinion, because at Monday night or the Monday morning this week we've got the Greece bailout or the SIC or the deal that yes, Greek state government will until the next month. However, the development in the cross rates, in my opinion, quite strange. So yes, I don't want to give you a bigger view only for the next 48 hours. And by the way, yes, there are another things to do. So of course, and yes, I want to give you a shortly outlook for the dollar chief. So our crisis is all around or all above us, like Damocles sword, if you want. And yes, and yes, following the news today, pretty long while. Yes, I like to trade intraday, of course, but this week pretty long while I couldn't find some trends out, so I'm, yes, let me stay honestly watching, liked watching soccer, European Soccer Champions League more, like today. I don't know if you're a soccer fan. Manchester City and Porto are playing the little European Cup, and tonight, of course, Basel and Bayern are playing, and Inter and Marseille, and I'm thinking, yes, it will be much more exciting than this week. Okay, however, let's go to the charts. Here's the dollar chief, 1 hourly, and we see pretty interesting area, of course. Here we see something like a sideways trend. I don't know, I couldn't identify it. I say it. Here we see this week or last week. This goes up, down, and here this week. So I'm painting here this line. Of course, you can paint it wherever you want. And the reason is here we see one breakout, then the second one much bigger, and here the third one. So interesting. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps the bears are brave. Here braved one time, second time, and third time, and have perhaps enough power to sell, to broke this downside trend again, and then we've got a pretty sell trigger. But in this crazy market, I would likely take the contrarian view, or perhaps here zoom on the now let's go zoom to the to the hourly chart here. So, and I don't know, yes, as I'm said, here we see this week this downside trend, and I would still wait here once again the low from January and February. Here January low, February low, and we are trading inside this, so pretty interesting area from this view. The lows of February, January and February, and I would I would jump on the train if you want, if we will break above and down. So it's a pretty small sideways trend, by the way. Here pretty small area. See, that's the reason also why I'm saying long while here by 91, by 911.27, or here by 90.88.4. So 90.88 if you want, and 91.12, 24 pips. So yes, usually we don't need to talk about this area, but yes, this week I couldn't figure it out or research out why this. Perhaps the markets or the market participants could yes, a great idea I've got right now. Perhaps the markets are, everybody's waiting for a reaction of the market, and we are the market. The market is not a third room or anybody else than we also all traders, all which are included in the markets. And yes, if everybody is waiting, like in a casino, everybody put the money out of the table. For example, if you're in a casino and yes, everybody's waiting, and yes, perhaps we are seeing this here in the chart. Yes, perhaps this week. So everybody's waiting for a reaction. Yes, and if everybody wait for a reaction, nobody act, nobody goes ahead. So yes, pretty long while. And yes, perhaps it's a scenario like this. And however, I don't know. I assume, and yes, so I will jump on the train if we will break out above or down here between this 24 pips area, the low of January and the low of February. So, okay. Okay, let's go what the targets are or could be if we are trading this currency. Okay, so go long. I would go long here above 91.12 and short down, of course. So, and here are the lines. Here I'm putting line. The first target should be, or a bigger trigger should even be, of course, this downside trend here. That should be a bigger trigger. So yes, put a stop wherever you want inside this trading box. And yes, the first target should be here, this line, and if we are break this line. If we should break this line, we've got enough space to the downside. The same scenario, of course, of the above side. Remember, the dollar is also on a pretty area, time price area. And yes, by the way, we will see what happened. So I'm also waiting for a reaction. So if you want, and yes, if I'm thinking, if everybody is thinking like this, so and nobody wanna goes ahead or buy aggressive or sell aggressive, then yes, we have got this scenario like this. Perhaps an Anglo-Saxon analogy. Yes, perhaps Billy the Kid and Tombstone. Yes, like Tombstone, Wyatt Earp and Billy the Kid in Arizona or Nevada, was it? However, enough analogies. Here we see here, yes, the pretty picture, if you want, on the 30-minute chart. And here, by the way, I'm painting also some targets. So if we go up, we've got also a trigger here on the downside. Then we've got here on this week something like an upside trend. Perhaps we create here something to turn around. And if we break this, so we have enough space for this week in the dollar chief. And if we are going above this, about the highs of this week, 91.77, I don't accept it today, but who knows, we prepare. Then we've got a great turnaround also on a weekly basis. So a very interesting situation, but still a long while here. It's all yes, fantasy awaiting for an action. So yes, if we paint this out pretty long while, and here we will wait and see what will happen. So by the way, don't lose your nerves, stay aware, take response, and yes, don't trade with a stop in this cross trade this week. So however, analyze the stuff again, it's still yours. I'm over and out. Peace and enjoy the markets we couldn't enjoy today. Perhaps if you're a soccer fan, enjoy tonight the Champions League. It will be much more exciting than the markets. However, I'm over and out. Peace. Talking to you tomorrow.